Dave, the air conditioner in the building went out. Do you think you can find a major donor with a passion for HVAC and raise $40,000 to fix it?
Next, can we find a donor with a passion for office furniture so I can get a chair that's not broken?
Dave, good job on finding a donor to pay for our new air conditioning system.
Yeah, I'm so glad Super Chill Air stepped up to help.
There's just one thing. The donor is requesting that we start every meeting with "Thanks goes to Super Chill Air for providing today's cool environment for this meeting."
That seems a little much.
Well, it's what the donor wants, Dave.
Now that we have the air conditioning problem solved, do you think I could get a new chair?
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't think that's in the budget. Maybe you could fundraise for it?
And before we begin, I just want to say thanks to Super Chill Air for providing us this cool environment to meet in. Okay, let's get started taking a look at the financial reports.
Dave, there's something more pressing we need to discuss. One of the board members got a phone call asking him for money.
Yes, Frank, our telemarketing campaign for lapsed donors. This only went out to donors who haven't given in over 24 months.
Good information, Dave. Now please cancel the rest of the campaign and find the money somewhere else.
One does not simply raise $50,000.
Now the next item on the agenda, we'd like to share some fundraising ideas our accounting team came up with. Julia?
Thanks, Frank. Dave, we just don't think telling those sad stories to people is going to raise any money. So we came up with a few ideas. First, we think you should try educating donors in our appeals. The donors need to be educated, and when they understand how good our work is, they are definitely going to give. Second, we are wondering if you ever tried calling the Gates Foundation. They have a lot of money and are sure to send us some, even if it's a small percentage of what they have.
Julia,
Oh, Dave, please let me finish. These ideas are so good. You know, if everyone just gave $1, just think how much money we'd have. You should do some Facebook ads to everyone in the US and just encourage them to give $1. This last idea, it came from Frank. Have you thought about doing a golf tournament?
I really like that last idea.
Thank you, Julia, but our fundraising plan is pretty solid, and I don't think...
You should really consider accounting's ideas, Dave. After all, you need to find an extra $50,000 since you're canceling the telemarketing campaign.
Ryan, I'm so glad you came in for this interview to be a major gifts officer. What is one of your weaknesses?
I don't like to ask people for money.
So why do you want to work in fundraising for a nonprofit?
I figured it might be an easier pace than when I was in sales. So do I get commission on donations?
It's weird how much spam email I've been getting lately.
Oh, yeah? Maybe you should stop registering for all those free webinars.
Hey, those free webinars are going to make us millions of dollars.
I'm sure. I'll talk to Todd and see if he can tighten up those controls for you. IT is always here for you, Dave.
I know. Thank you for that. Now I have to get back to my desk and finish the latest webinar on creating great email newsletters. I'm almost to the sales portion of the hour.
Hey, Dave. How's it coming on an idea to replace the $50,000 you'll be short in fundraising?
We're chasing a few foundations that have shown interest in the past. We're also scheduling a few extra emails at year-end.
Well, you've put yourself in quite a pickle, Dave. We expect you to find a way to make up for those lost telemarketing dollars.
You mean the telemarketing campaign you told me to cancel?
Let's not deflect from the problem of you not meeting fundraising revenue budget, Dave. It's so easy to point fingers. If you'd like, I could have Julia in accounting reach out with some other ideas her team thought of to help you with fundraising.
No thanks. I have a call into Melinda Gates personally, And I've also used my Fundraiser's Guide to Celebrity Cell Phone Numbers book to reach out to a few people.
I had no idea that book existed. Man, it's cold in your office. You should have someone look at your air conditioning system.
And finally, let's talk about the $50,000 gap this month in your budget.
Yes, I wanted to speak with you about that. Frank has some very strong opinions.
Frank shared his thoughts with me. I'm surprised you went along with them and canceled the telemarketing campaign. How are you going to bridge the gap?
Frank's version is certainly different than mine. I do have some good news. Bob's Discount Office Furniture agreed to sponsor a charity golf tournament for us. Do you think I could ask them for help getting a new office chair?
Let's wait until after the golf tournament. Good job, Dave.
Good job.
They need you up at the registration table. There's some kind of problem. I'll play your round while you settle that. I don't think you'll have time to play around today, Dave.
We're going to need to cut your expense budget next year since you didn't use your telemarketing expense. You'll need to find that money somewhere else for next year's campaign. Perhaps you could just cut some out from your mail budget. You're spending a lot in mail. Do you like the chair? Bob's Furniture Outlet gave me a new office chair, so I had the guys move my old chair in here.
Yes, this is so much better than the one I had. Thanks goes to Bob's Discount Office Furniture providing a nice new office chair for you.